Hi, I'm Jessica Winmacher for Varsity Beat. As the weather gets colder, the chances of us catching the influenza virus rises, so now is the time to get vaccinated. I spoke with Dr. Kevin Lokar to find out why we need to get vaccinated and who is at the highest risk for catching the virus.
Influenza is a viral illness that can make us, all of us, sick if we get it. But this is a virus that can cause more severe illness in certain people, older people, or people with chronic medical conditions. The influenza vaccination is one of those vaccines that's recommended annually on a regular basis. It's not something that we give one time in your life, such as a measles vaccine, which is more lifelong immunity. This is something that has to be done every year. There are two types of influenza vaccinations. One is called a killed viral vaccine, and the other is a live viral vaccine. The killed vaccine is given a typical shot, injection into the arm, and the live attenuated vaccine is administered by a nasal spray. As soon as the vaccine becomes available, usually in the fall, we start vaccinating in October and November, but the best time to get vaccinated is any time between now and probably January or even February. Influenza season peaks most of the time in February of the year, so it's certainly important for people to get vaccinated between now and even into later in next year. The vaccine is really recommended for anybody who wants to protect themselves from influenza, but it is specifically recommended for young children, 6 months through 4 years of age. It's recommended for adults 50 years of age and older, and it's also recommended for other individuals who have certain medical conditions that place them at risk, such as chronic heart disease, chronic lung disease, those with diabetes, asthma. These people, if they get influenza, can have more severe complications, and it's specifically recommended for them. If you have one of these types of conditions, such as asthma or heart disease, if you have questions about your medical condition and whether or not it's a high-risk medical condition, we go through that with people when they come in for vaccination. And people can also talk to their private doctor about whether or not they think they have a medical condition that puts them at high risk. People who have allergies to eggs, severe allergy to eggs, or who have had a previous reaction to an influenza vaccine should not be vaccinated. But generally the vaccine is well tolerated, and most people can and should be vaccinated. Influenza vaccinations will be available at the health department until our supply runs out, but we have a very adequate supply at this point, so they are being administered at all of our health centers.
The Macomb County Health Department will offer flu shots until supplies run out at their 3 locations. Mount Clemens at Elizabeth and Groesbeck from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, with extended hours until 6:30 p.m. on Wednesday. St. Clair Shores location at Harper near 10 Mile with extended hours on Monday, and their Warren location at Van Dyke near Martin with extended hours on Thursday. For more information on the influenza virus and vaccinations, please call the flu hotline at 586-466-7923 or visit www.macombcountymi.gov/publichealth.
The side effects of the flu shot are actually pretty much just a soreness at the injection site. Now, in very rare cases, you can have an allergic reaction that can be more severe, but generally the vaccine is very well tolerated, both the injectable vaccine and the nose spray vaccine. And every year in the United States, about 35,000 people die as a result of influenza infection or medical complications from influenza, and about 250,000 people are actually hospitalized. So the virus can cause severe illness in some people, and it's a good idea, I think, to get the vaccine to limit your chances of getting ill.
After hearing all the facts, it's hard to find any reason not to get vaccinated. So pay a visit to your Macomb County Health Center and keep yourself protected. And the vaccine only costs $15, a minimal price compared to the risks associated with the flu. For Varsity Beat, I'm Jessica Winmacher.